What's going on, Exclusive Thoughts fam? This is Troy Spry, your certified life and relationship coach from ExclusiveThoughts.com. Just wanted to first and foremost say happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I know it's a day after Valentine's Day that I'm recording this, but I hope everybody enjoyed their day of love or their weekend of love. And I just want to drop a quick video because I know some people out there right now, especially some ladies out there who are wondering, why didn't he choose you? Right? And save me all the comments about, well, I'm not sitting around worried about, a man. If that's not you, that's not who this is for. But there's some people sitting around wondering, why didn't he choose me? So I want to give you 4 reasons why maybe he hadn't chosen you or why he didn't choose you. All right. So number 1, he didn't have to invest anything. Yeah. So men tend to value things, and really anybody tend to value things that they have to invest their time, their energy, their resources into. So a lot of times what happens with ladies when they date is the man doesn't have to invest anything into them. So therefore, when you don't have to invest anything into something, you don't value it nearly as much. So when you just give of yourself freely without having him invest anything into you, then he doesn't value you nearly as much. So that's number 1. Number 2, you tried to change the rules. Yeah, so you got into the situation saying it was just about sex or it was just very casual. But in reality, you really wanted more. And so now as time has kind of come along, he still doesn't want the relationship or any sort of commitment because he doesn't really value you. But now you're trying to change the rules. Now you want to cuddle and you want to talk and you want someone to care about you and your future and your desires. When realistically, to him, he didn't really care in the first place. It was really a casual situation, and that's what you agreed to, and now suddenly you want to change the rules. So I would suggest that if you really want something serious out of a situation, then you got to say that up front. You can't say one thing and then want another. So you got to communicate those things early and often. All right? So that's number 2. Number 3, well, you're probably a little upset because maybe he chose someone else. Well, the bottom line is this. He probably valued her beyond the sex. Yeah, so that's a harsh truth for some people out there. But, I know you think men are very shallow, but men, we tend to value women beyond sex. So it's this thing called substance that men look for when they're looking for a serious relationship. Substance is those characteristics of a woman that keep her around long term. And it stems far beyond sex. So if you're looking at him and he chose another Valentine or he chose another woman to be with and she's his girlfriend, well, he probably valued her beyond the sex, and she probably led with substance instead of sex. So that's number 3. And number 4, really, he may just not have been ready yet. And I know that sounds like a cop-out, but sometimes, if a man is in a certain place in his life, he may not be really ready for a relationship. And that's okay, right? Sometimes it's just a matter of timing. He's not serious. He's too immature to even recognize that you are a woman of substance. And sometimes he's going to lose out on you because he wasn't ready yet. And you have to be willing to deal with that. So those are 4 good reasons why he probably didn't choose you. So let me recap real quick. He didn't have to invest anything is number 1. Number 2, you tried to change the rules in the middle of the game. Number 3, he liked her beyond the sex, so she had a little bit of substance as well. And number 4, he just wasn't ready yet. So hopefully that's not too harsh of a reality check for you, but just understand this. Self-love is where it all starts anyway. And you have to be willing to communicate what you want and what you truly want out of a situation from someone on the front end so that you don't end up hurt on the back end. All right, so that's it for today. Troy Spry, ExclusiveThoughts.com. If you liked the video, take the time to share it on whatever social media page. And also take the time to go visit my website at www.exclusivethoughts.com. That's XKLUSIVE thoughts.com. If you go visit that website, immediately what will pop up is a copy of my free ebook. It's called Teach Me How to Love, A Man's Journey Toward and Through Marriage. Take the time to check that thing out. And you know what? Thanks for all the support. Peace.